Thursday night, and you know what that means.
And today we're getting a bit Christmassy, and we're welcoming back in a minute Nick from Walking with the Woods. But first, I want to go through what to watch this week. This is some videos from people that I recommend. I normally put at the end, but we've got something special for you at the end of today's show. But I just want to recommend some. First, all of these are linked in the description. Adventure Bears Global went to Land of Legends this week in Turkey, and the Hypercoaster looked awesome, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But the Hypercoaster was just called Hypercoaster. So cool. And the Family Coaster was just called Family Coaster. But it looked so epic. And I like the poncho they got as well, the little buttons. They got a free poncho when they went on the water coaster.
That was really
brilliant.
classy.
Yeah. And then we're going this weekend, but Alton Towers Christmas. Dan Leach and Paris went from Ginger and Brown. And they didn't do Lightopia, unfortunately, but we're going to do it.
Yeah. Hey, Jack and Taylor.
Jack and Taylor's have done Lightopia, though. And I've not mentioned Knock Survivors in a while. He did an unboxing of mince pies, and it was actually rather good. Although he didn't have iced ones. I said he needs to get the iced ones next time. But check that out as well. And finally, we're going to be talking about this, the Christmas movie quiz that's happening tonight. And you can play along live tonight over on their channel. So without further ado, we're welcoming Nick from Walking with the Woods. How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, not bad at all. Feeling very Christmassy.
We're going to get much more Christmassy as the weeks go on.
We are indeed. I'm just sharing this out to my Instagram. So, so that's why I'm just looking at my phone.
Yeah, I just want to say for people watching at home, what I appreciate, and I'm sure Stacey appreciates it as well, but Nick's got a relatively big channel, and when he knew he was going to do his quiz on the same night as this episode, he actually reached out and said, do you want to do like a collab and talk about the quiz? And I thought that was really cool, so I appreciate that. So
no worries, man. No worries. Yeah, we had a great time last time. So
it's brilliant.
We wanted to come back.
But hopefully we're going to get some people who watch this show who haven't done it before on there. We'll talk about the Christmas one first because it's happening tonight. But do you want to tell them how they can play along as well?
Yeah, sure. So we play via Kahoot. Which I think most people have played at some point. We all had a lockdown, really, and Kahoot and Zoom kind of took over. But we play on Kahoot and YouTube. So you need two devices, ideally, one for YouTube, like a laptop, PC, a television, etc., and the other device with Kahoot on it, maybe a second screen, second tab. That would probably also work, where you can answer the questions. So you see all the questions and the videos and the audio, etc., on screen, and then use a device just like this one to press the button that you think the correct answer is. Real simple, really. Free to download, free to play. Always fun, we think, anyway. So tonight, Christmas movies. We know you guys have played a couple of times now.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I think it's really good interface and everything. I didn't actually know about Kahoot before it came out. What about you?
Oh, really?
I've never heard of it before.
Not
the quizzes. I meant the Kahoot. I've never heard of that before, so I was a bit like, okay, but then it's just easy to install. I mean, I'm a bit of a technophobe anyway, but it's easy to install, and it's just straightforward from then on. It's
a simple download or a website.
Anyone watching at home who wants to play the quiz, it's going to be at 8 p.m. tonight on the Walking with the Woods channel. I have a link to the description.
Straight after this.
Make sure you download Kahoot now. I don't think it takes long to download, but just make sure you have it.
KAHOOT.
Yeah.
I should have really
They don't pay you. They don't even respond to my emails. So no.
I know, because I mentioned it briefly, but you get a scoreboard at the end of each question.
Yeah.
And it only has the top 5. There's about 25 of us playing.
Yeah, it is I think the most we've had is like 38 or something, but the podium only has the top 5, or the leaderboard has the top 5. Why? We need at least half the board, like top 10, top 20. You can fit that on a page. Just like a kind of, I don't know, Soccer Saturday with Jeff Steller, where it kind of just changes as it goes. Because really, like, you'll know yourself, the top 5 don't really change that much. Like, kind of once you're there, you're there. But it's kind of that
especially towards the end,
it's that relegation battle, and that's the fun part, in my opinion, anyway. But I'm a West Ham fan, so I would be saying that. So if you can play, guys, 8 o'clock anyway, it's all going to be fun.
So I found last time, it was last week, wasn't it? We did it was 90s pop music, and I got some ones that I should have got right.
I beat him.
I got some wrong early on, and about halfway through I was like, I'm not going to be able to bring this back here.
That's all that matters.
You rush later on, though. Later on in that quiz, you're kind of like, I'm behind, I've got to rush, and then you make these silly mistakes.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Anytime someone gets something wrong, it's always a trick question. But it isn't. It isn't. God, the chat blow up sometimes at me, and I'm like, it's not. I used to. Sorry, carry on, Stacey.
No, it's okay. I just saying I like the ones where you put like the things in order, because then when you put it in
no
order,
one else does.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Everyone hates them. Everyone.
But then everyone starts questioning each other, going, "Wait, is that the right one? No, I've put this. You've put that."
Yeah, because a lot of them, especially things like song lyrics, they kind of look easy because you're always singing it along. But you're probably singing the wrong words for a start, as most of us do. But then, when it's there and the timer's ticking down and everything, it's not the easiest anyway. But yeah, everyone hates puzzles. But I used to try and do trick questions. Just going back to the trick question thing, I used to try and trick people a little bit, but then I realized it's kind of annoying doing that. Let's just have some fun.
You tricked me in the last quiz.
Did I?
Yeah, because I was rushing, so I only read the first half of the question. And
well, that's not my fault.
It was the Eurovision one, and I was like, Katrina and the Waves won Eurovision. Yes. And then it's like, with Walking on Sunshine. No, they didn't.
Well, that's when you got to learn to read, my friend.
Don't be trigger
happy. And the other one was the Simply Red one, because I didn't read them all. And the first one said
fairground.
The first one said fun fair, and I thought, well, yeah, it's about fairground. And then I realised all of them were like theme park fairground.
Yeah, see, that's not a trick question though. That's just clever at that stage in the quiz. Because it's obvious what you're going to do. You're going to go for number one because you've seen the letter F. I did like there was Let Me Be Your Fantasy was by who was it by? Was it by Baby A, Baby B, Baby C, Baby D?
That got me.
Baby Shark or Bar Baby Bell. So I know how to enjoy myself anyway with my question.
When did you finish tonight's quiz? Because I remember last time you said the last question was like 4 a.m. that day.
Well, the thing is, I always have like 2 weeks to plan it pretty much, or maybe like a month, because I've already got it planned in my head. And it'll be like the day before. I'll think, I should probably start this now. The hard thing about it is this is like the kind of the sequel in a way. This is like Christmas Movies Quiz 2, as we did one a year ago. Although I don't really consider them part of the same timeline anymore. They're terrible compared to what we do. Yeah, so I've got to come up with like 35 new questions, and it's like, well, I can't really step over last year's quiz. So yeah, anyway, that's Freya in the background. But anyway, probably this afternoon I finished it, like 4 o'clock I finished it. Wow. Yeah, because we put all the videos in, don't we? All the videos, the audio, like the background, stuff like that, to try and make it a bit like yourself, really, like try and make it like a presentation.
Yeah, it's like almost like a night out in a way.
Yeah, that's what I wanted the music quizzes to be, like a night out. Just grab a few drinks. It's Christmas time anyway, so who cares? Drink as much as you want. Be the working man, as we always say. That's what I wanted to treat it like, a night out. Christmas movies tonight is going to be a little bit different, because more videos rather than music, although there will definitely be some music in it. But next time on December the 19th, when we have the Christmas number ones, again, that's going to feel like a night out. That's the one I'm looking forward to be honest, the music and getting that all in there. Yeah, look, there it is.
Christmas number ones.
Yeah.
Somewhere there, over there somewhere. No, there. Back to front.
That's going to be so good. Everyone will have a good sing-along as well, won't they?
Yeah. There's a lot of terrible music out there as well that hit number one at Christmas time.
What's your favourite Christmas song?
Oh, man. I'm a bit more traditional. I like, the Walking in the Air and the Let It Snow and the White Christmas, like as proper Christmas music. But again, anything 90s. We did 2 90s quizzes in a row, so you can tell I'm a 90s boy. Really. So anything 90s, anything pre-2000, I've got no idea about. But take that, the Spice Girls, the rock stuff. I'm all about the 90s. No matter what the genre is, I'm the 90s.
I expect you to say the Pogues for some reason. I thought you'd be Fairy Tale in New York.
Oh yeah, true. I'm not sure if we're allowed to play that or not. On the quiz, it's been banned, isn't it? I think.
It depends what radio station you go on. Our local one does it.
Order the lyrics.
Oh no, that's going to get him taken off YouTube, I think.
Yes, yeah, probably. I mean, it's a Christmas song. Don't be banning Christmas songs. Just the world's gone mad. Anyway, but that's a topic for another time.
Oh, do you think you'll do a 90s dance quiz?
Yeah. Dan's just said that he's 99%
Maybe.
best music ever
Oh,
made.
but, yeah. Hey, Ginger, you okay? I'm waving at the chat now. You're over there somewhere. Maybe at some point, because I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Because we did 90s chart music, which is like an entire decade of all, like the 90s was crazy because it had all different types of genres in there. Like everything was in the 90s. And to me, that's where music kind of changed. But yeah, so we kind of looked at last week anyway, we looked at pop music, more like boy bands, girl bands, and a few kind of obscure choices. I wanted to come back and do Britpop because, you know, I was a big Britpop boy back in the day. Blur, of course, because that's where I'm from. Although Oasis were probably better. Just going to put that out there.
Oh,
controversial. But yeah, Britpop, and yeah, definitely at some point dance, like the kind of club music, that sort of stuff. Going back to Baby D, should probably be in there, or they would be, as there's three of them. But yeah, at some point, definitely at some point. Yeah, so we've got kind of our schedule going up to New Year's. I think our first one in 2023 will be like a kind of a 2022 quiz where we look back at all the events of 2022.
Oh dear,
in a quiz. Oh, no one remembers anything from the year prior.
I think it's going to be filled with a lot of politics and things they've done wrong this year.
But more than likely. I mean, like if it's January 2nd, I'll be writing it January 1st. So I've got no idea what's going to be in it yet. But yeah, we did it last year. We were supposed to be in Paris last year for Christmas Eve over at Disneyland, live streaming all the fireworks. Obviously, we wasn't allowed to go. So we decided to do a live quiz on New Year's Eve and look at the year of 2021. Yes, definitely Trek and Taylors. Yeah, definitely.
Well done.
their first two albums, anyway. I mean, after that, I'm not so sure, but the first two albums, definitely.
I have
but yeah,
question there.
Yes.
Liam or Noel Gallagher?
Oh no! I mean, is there a choice really? That's always my question. When someone's like, "Oh, you got 5 questions," ask me. For some reason, I'm like Liam or Noel. That's always one of my top 5 questions to ask someone.
I feel like Liam hasn't changed. I feel like Noel's grown up and Liam hasn't really matured.
Yeah, really. Yeah, he seems to spit his dummy out a lot as well, old Liam, which is not very kind of Mancunian in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like he sulks, a bit of a sulker.
I've got I kind of get both their albums, but
yeah, by accident.
More, yeah.
You said I want the new Liam Gallagher album. I got it. You went, no, I meant no. I meant no.
Yeah.
By that.
In terms of music, they're talented, but yeah, I see what you mean though. He does spit his dummy out a bit, but yeah.
I don't really know a lot of their newer stuff. Like when Noel went solo, I kind of kept up with it a little bit, but then like I said earlier on, if it's not 90s, I got no idea. nothing at all. I'm blank. But yeah, I'm still a Blur fan.
Tomorrow on your channel.
So tomorrow this will be fun. So we're getting like a channel takeover, having a channel takeover. One of our friends who works or is a pretty big shot in a travel company, a Disney travel agency or travel company called Fly Mickey Travel. They're going to be taking over our channel live tomorrow night from Disneyland Paris, roughly about 7 p.m. I think UK time. Looking at the Christmas merch, the Christmas decorations, bringing you the illuminations, the new Christmas show in the castle. And kind of seeing where the night goes really. But yeah, that's tomorrow night 7 p.m. so that'll be fun, definitely. Looking forward to that. What's this? Never mind, a Bez all the way.
Did Bez maybe just dance about the stage, didn't he?
Just yeah pretty much. It never comes up in the conversation of Liam or Noel. Actually, Bez, that's never come up in a conversation before.
There you go, Trek and Taylors. That's
yeah but
yeah, you want to tell us about
So,
while it's kind of like this time of year, I think we've touched on it briefly before, but might as well advertise it again. What you're doing for New Year's on your channel?
Oh yeah, we're going to be over in Paris actually. Just after Christmas, we're jetting over to Paris. So the plan is we've not had that much luck with live streaming fireworks recently, going back to Alton Towers a few weeks ago, but we've never had a problem in Disneyland at all. To be honest, we've never had a problem in Alton Towers before the fireworks night. To be honest, we've had live streams from there before, but never had a problem in Paris. But the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, we're going to be over in Paris, probably for an hour live streaming, just like the fireworks and things like that. Which I'm assuming, I don't know, it is Paris and they're a bit weird over there. They're a bit quirky, but I'm assuming it's going to be like a midnight show. Let it kick off. Let it snow, let it kick off, whatever. I'm assuming there's going to be some special show at midnight anyway on the castle. So we're going to go live probably about 10 or 11 p.m. UK time. We're going to be on Main Street somewhere. We're going to have to kind of get there early for a decent enough spot, so there won't be much, in the way of rides or looking around merch or anything like that. Hopefully we're going to bring you the illuminations again if it's at midnight. And just, again, seeing where the night goes. But also, we haven't advertised it yet. But New Year's Day, we're still in Paris. So, hey, Ginger and Brown. Hey, over there somewhere.
Ginger and Brown, you've got to go over for the quiz at 8 as well. It's really good
fun.
Fun.
So, 8 p.m. I just want to say we start the quiz about 8:15. So don't worry if you are a minute or two late. We just chat.
He goes through the rules and how
we go through the rules, the how-tos, the do's, the don'ts, that kind of stuff. Claire will join me as well. So that's good. She's dealing with the kids right now.
Are there as well.
Hey,
Lab.
Excellent. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna meet up. Dual vlogs, definitely. But New Year's Day from about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock UK time. We're just gonna spend the entire day on live stream. The entire day. We're gonna look at shows, parades, meet and greets. All of us are there. The kids as well, Sophia and Freya. And then end it after the illuminations, which will probably be about 10 or 11 o'clock Paris time. So going to try anyway, like a 12-hour live stream for New Year's Day. So if anyone wants to join us for that, yeah. I'm expecting everyone to be there for 12 hours with me as well.
What's Disney like for, obviously they're open are they open on Christmas Day?
They're open every day. Yeah,
really?
Every day. It's mad. Like, I think apart from the ones over in Asia now, I think they're all closed because of the pandemic that's still going on over there. But yeah, Orlando, California, Paris, it's all day. Well, not all day, unfortunately, not all day, but every day. The mad thing is, it closes around about 6 p.m. in like sort of the wintry time, or like the January, February, March sort of time. Like 6 p.m. It's like, well.
Was that Paris or is that?
Yeah, over at Paris. Yeah, I don't know about any other parks, but yeah, Paris normally, or they have the fireworks about 6 p.m. and they kind of chuck you out about 7 p.m. So it's a bit early. Really, it's like, what am I going to do?
It's not like that for New Year's Day, is it?
New Year's Eve, they have a party on. So I think the park officially closes at 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve and carries on till 2 a.m. if you've got the extra ticket, which is, more moolah, more euros. Yeah, more stuff, more overcharge. Yeah. Even annual pass holders, we have to pay for it. But yeah, New Year's Day, I think it's like 9 p.m. and then they've kind of got like a 9 p.m. schedule until maybe like the Christmas season is finished, which might be like the end of January, and then it kind of goes into like like a no man's land kind of season. And then it's like a 6 o'clock finish time, like 10 till 6. It's like Alton Towers, it seems really short, don't it? And then I think it starts to get a bit, I don't know, summertime anyway, it starts to get a bit longer, I think. But do go check the app. Don't moan at me if I'm wrong with any of that. I don't work for them, unfortunately, but Disney, if you are watching and listening,
What are the annual passes like? Is there a lot of tiers like Merlin, like the tier system?
There's definitely a lot of tears when you can't reserve a spot. I'll tell you that. Yeah, we'll compare the two. Actually, we've got a vlog coming up at some point. We're going to go through all the annual passes and the benefits and the things that they need to improve. But yeah, I think there's 4 tiers. We've got the Infinity Pass, which is like top tier, but they do, I think it's around about £400, which I don't think is that expensive. It's only a little bit more than Merlin. At the moment, anyway. I think there's going to be a massive price hike at some point next year, like everything else really in Paris.
Does that include everything, or are there some exclusions still?
Yeah. So, for example, the Infinity Pass, it includes everything. We pay, the kids pay monthly for theirs. I pay monthly for theirs, I should say. But unfortunately, we're not allowed to send them off to work yet. There's rules. Yeah, we pay. Not in France, yeah, ship them over there. They can be part of the Seven Dwarfs, can't they? Really, that'd be good.
We're getting taken
Oh man, sorry, Matt. That's why we talk about this on your show, not our show. But yeah, we pay about £25 a month, I think, each for their passes. So I don't think it's not that bad. I mean, if Claire goes about like a couple of bottles of Prosecco for a month, paid for, just like that. So that's good. But yeah, it includes everything. So the pre-2020 Infinity Pass is 365 days, of course. Nowadays, you have to reserve a spot, and you're only allowed 3 reservations, which is truly terrible. Luckily, we're going over Christmas. We're going over New Year's, I should say. We're going for, I think it was 5 days we're there for. We've managed for everyone to get an annual pass reservation for 2 days out of the 5, which I'm quite happy with. Which sounds poor, but I'm actually happy with that. But you can get things like privilege tickets as well, where you can pay, I don't know, £30 rather than £100, for example, like a friends and family discount kind of thing.
Oh
yeah. You can, again, if you can reserve it, you can get special annual pass area spots for the parades, shows, the fireworks, etc., which is cool. So the annual pass area for the fireworks and the illuminations, in my opinion, that's where you want to watch the fireworks from. We've had live streams before. We've got vlogs on our channel where we're
where is the annual pass area?
Literally in front of the castle.
Oh, in the middle of the hub.
Yeah, go and check out the archive of our videos, kids, and you'll see what I mean anyway. But yeah, like literally, like no, even you've kind of got the hub, like the center stage bit, but it's in front of that.
Oh, okay.
On like where the trains go, or not train, the trams, I should say, in the parades. Yeah. So yeah, right there. And we're lucky enough to, on January the 1st, when we're doing that live stream all day, we're lucky enough to have the VIP annual pass area for the parade, the Stars on Parade, and the illuminations as well. So we're lucky enough to get like a fantastic spot for the live stream. So yeah, that's the only place, in my opinion, to watch it. Otherwise, you know, you're in a crowd somewhere and someone puts their kid on their shoulders and it ruins everything. Someone's got a Mickey balloon right in front of your face, you know, all that stuff. But they're fantastic anywhere. And of course, fireworks are up in the sky anyway. And the drones and things like that are fantastic. But yeah, if you have got an annual pass, I would say try and reserve that spot. But they are very like the lady last time checked my pass and my confirmation like 5 times. So they are very much on the ball. Trick. Like if you're not there, that
your name's not down, you're not coming in.
Exactly. You know, that mouse isn't going to go nice with you. He don't mess around. He will kick you out.
What's capacity like? There are a lot of people there around Christmas, on Christmas itself.
I'm going to say so, yeah. We've not actually been at Christmas time. We've been late November, early December, but we've not been Christmas time, New Year's time. I'm going to assume it's heaving. Really? It's Disney, you know. I'm going to assume so. But
it'll be busy.
You will find
definite.
Yeah, you'll find out when you watch the live streams on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Yeah,
it's a double main event.
So what was your talking about drones and things? We talked to you before you did your live stream on Towers Fireworks. What did you think of that show?
I thought it was great. What did you think of it, Claire?
What?
Fireworks. I just remembered she can't hear because I got the earbud in. I'm like, why are you not playing along? Alton Towers Fireworks. Compared to Disney fireworks. Claire thought they were better.
Thought they were better.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought I was watching it the other. Yeah. We'll find out. Let us know, Trekking Tailors in the chat.
Yeah.
But no, I thought fireworks. Disney's more about the theming and the projection mapping on the castle, when it kind of tells you a story on the castle. Really, the drone's fantastic. The drone's won. As for the fireworks, there's probably more fireworks at Alton Towers than there are at Disney for their illuminations. It depends how you look at it. A lot of people have said, "Oh, I thought these were better than Disney." Other like real Disney people have said, "Oh, you can't compare it to Disney," but they're biased, obviously. So
more intrigued by the Alton Towers.
Claire was more intrigued by Alton Towers. She's saying now.
I think there's two types of people. You're either in it for the fireworks or you're in it for the Disney theming, aren't you? So.
Exactly. It's a lot of people won't go to Merlin parks, to UK theme parks, because they think they're cheating on Disney. Like, this is a real thing. It's a real thing.
You ever feel that way?
No. Not at all. Really. Come on. I'm in it for the crack and the entertainment and everything else. But I will say that I was watching the fireworks again from Alton Towers yesterday, actually. The drones, although fantastic and it's brand new, and obviously they're going to build on it year after year after year, they've got some weird shapes going on. Like, it's like, oh, look what we can do. We can make a box.
I don't think they ordered enough.
No, they didn't. And 2 weren't working. There's two that wasn't working. I never noticed that at the time. I think I might have noticed it on one of your vlogs actually, and I went back and watched ours, and there was two on ours as well that weren't
it's
working.
Like
but
having that pixel on a TV
Dead
that's
pixel,
missing, and you're just like,
and
it's
you can
not
never unsee it. Yeah, you can never unsee it. But it was I mean, the drones were fantastic. I'm glad they had them. I think that's probably the way of the future anyway. Probably saves money on fireworks, I'm guessing. I don't know. I've never bought 1 million fireworks, so I wouldn't know.
Polluting the air and the environment. Isn't it? That's what they're trying
I'd
to
like
go
to see. Yeah, I'd like to see them maybe take parts of different roller coasters at Alton Towers and make that into a drone, maybe, or like a drone projection, if that's what you call it. I'm sure they can anyway.
Talking about parts of roller coasters, I've talked about this with Dan from Ginger and Brown before.
Yeah.
Do you think they will try and cut the old pieces up and then sell them as ornaments or something? There would be a lot of people that would buy it.
If they can make money, why not? Or they'll tell you it's an old piece of track.
That's what that was my argument. There's no way to know it's actual track from Nemesis.
You know, I had an idea. I thought, wouldn't it be cute, because there's so many people that like Nemesis, if they could like have like a piece of jewelry that's made by the track or something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people would. I don't know. That's just, I'm throwing that idea out there, guys. So if you're at Alton Towers,
if you're there with a sword,
go
yeah. I think our theme parks need to just kind of take the Disney approach and just try and make money off everything. Really,
I'm surprised they don't have mascots during the main season.
Yeah, definitely. Why not? Alton Towers, if you are watching, I'm sure you are.
What was your favourite part of the fireworks show, by the way? What was your favourite section?
Alton Towers, I think, oh man, I tell you what I didn't really like. I think it was Galactica. I don't know why. There was something about Galactica I didn't like. I don't know why.
I noticed a lot of people were either in the camp that...
I like that one. It got me crying.
It was about 50-50 between people liking another part of the show or Oblivion's laser bit.
Oblivion went hard.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a rave, and then the Smiler obviously was a rave. I really liked the kind of the waving lights. I don't know what the technical term is. And just that bonkers bit. I know that's kind of rehashed from a few years ago, but where the fireworks go like ba 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 ba. You know what I mean? Don't make me sing it. But Oblivion was, to be honest, it was all good. I can't really say what was good or what wasn't good. I think Rita might be a bit underappreciated. I've not heard anyone say, "Oh, I really like Rita," or even spoke about Rita. But it had its own theme. Yeah, it had its own theme, didn't it? Like a kind of disco theme.
I'm still
it was different.
Anybody, but I'm still confused about the Rita theme, because it first started off as if it was like a 60s sort of style car, and obviously it went really fast.
Yeah,
a bit like Grease Lightning, if you will. But it's, I don't know. But then obviously they had the RuPaul's Drag Race. Some people on the, I don't know. I'm a little bit confused with the theming of it.
Well, it's used to be Queen of Speed.
Forest, and I'm like,
used to be Queen of Speed, though. That's what they were getting
I think that's the thing. I'm relating it to
Queen
just
of Speed,
the Queen.
So it was, it was like diva music, and they took Queen as in the word diva.
Yeah.
So they made it disco because stereotypes.
I can see that.
That's what it was.
But it still leaves me confused. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I've got nothing against it, but I'm just
It was all good. I wish we had fireworks all year round though, or weekends, or like
that would cost them probably more money than they want to. They don't like spending money at the best of times.
That's where they need to sell the Nemesis track, and like I mean,
that'd be quite cool though.
Yeah.
Soldier and iron sorted.
Sell everything, make money. Don't put ticket prices up. Or don't put annual passes up anyway, I should say. But everything else you can make money on.
I think they're struggling because they've got another sale. Well, it was Black Friday to be fair, but they did about 3 or 4 at the start of the season.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. I got mine when it had the no joining fee, of course.
Yeah, that's what we did.
February, May. Yeah, most people probably did. I bought the kids' annual pass a week ago, Black Friday, with no joining fee. But I wanted to make sure Claire had a pass like during the season, so I had to cough up like 60 quid for that joining fee, and it's like we need to just go every day to make that money back.
The thing I think they need to work on is I don't know if we'll mention who they are, but we've got friends who have got the silver pass because they didn't know how many times they'd want to go.
£10 a month for the membership.
Now they want the gold pass.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just pay a little bit to upgrade. You've got to have done your 12 months, cancel.
Wow.
And then re-sign up on a gold with the re-sign up fee.
Yeah, that's a bit silly.
There's no actual way to kind of just upgrade and pay a little bit and go, can I upgrade it?
Yeah,
It's the monthly we're talking about.
Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't. Why not? You're getting more money out of that person and you're not annoying them. So that's good. But yeah, we just all went for the platinum passes. Get it done. Although I think the other passes are good value as well. The silver pass, I was telling my parents about it. I was like, because we're all going to go to Legoland on Saturday, actually, the 3rd. We're all going to go to Legoland, and it was like, well, you might as well just get yourself like a £10 a month membership for the silver pass. That includes the Christmas days as well at Legoland. I don't know about everywhere else, and it's £10 a month. And they were like, oh no, we won't use it. We'll pay £35 a ticket. So they're paying £70 for that day.
Oh no!
Like, insane.
Did you do that?
Oh no!
I probably did, to be honest. I just kind of went like that, I think.
Oh, Breaking Trousers here.
Yeah, hey, Breaking Trousers.
You're going to want to hear this, Breaking
Alton
Trails.
Towers.
Let's go through it again for the people that weren't here at the start. But what's happening over on your channel at 8 p.m. tonight?
Hey, 8 p.m. You can see it there. I've got used to it now. It's that side. It's the Christmas movie quiz. So we host a quiz every 2 weeks, although it seems like it's the last 3 weeks in a row we've done them. Maths. So tonight, Christmas movies. We have 35 questions over on our channel, Walking with the Woods. All one word, of course. Starts at 8 o'clock. We kick off the actual quiz probably about 8:15, 8:20. We have 35 questions. We use Kahoot. So we have 2 screens, or you need 2 screens or 2 devices, one for Kahoot to answer the questions and select what you think is the right answer. For example, a phone works very well. And then your laptop, your PC, your iPad, your TV, etc., to see the questions and to watch us, me and Claire, videos, music. We have it all in there. 35 questions based on Christmas movies.
Words.
Hey, join us and find out.
Join us
and find out. Yeah,
Breaking Trails, we will see you over there.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be fun. And, if you're, don't play together like a tag team, play against each other. Because the reason I say that is, number one, it makes us look better because we get more players. But also, we spoke about it earlier on. You've got leaderboard or the podium after every round with only 5 spaces on it. So there's a good chance, obviously not you Breaking Trows because you're masters of Christmas movies, but there's a good chance you might not be in the podium because it's only 5 spaces. So you can always compete and battle the person in your house and just make your own little fun and enjoyment out of it, really. That's the way I look at it. Like you two, you two are never on the podium, so you know what I mean.
That's because I don't use my real name. You don't know I'm not there.
I've been on the podium.
Who's this?
I was Agatha Christie last week.
Was that who you were? I have no idea. I'm going to look out for a random name.
Agatha Christie was my name last week.
I was Stacey, obviously Stacey without the vowels in, Popical.
Yeah.
I was in the top 5 on and off sometimes. So
you were. I always find that's the hardest part of a quiz to try and figure out a name. That's the hardest part for me anyway. But yeah, Stacey, come up with a better name tonight.
They didn't have the ones who went.
Your real name's rubbish. Alias.
No,
anyway, sorry, Mike.
No, I'm just saying. He said he's got the onesie from Aldi. I've got the Christmas hat, but I haven't got the onesie.
Have you seen any of the Aldi Christmas things that they've got?
Yeah, one of my friends has got one. I've been looking at the Home Bargains Christmas jumper.
They do one, do they?
Yeah, I think they do a Monopoly as well, like an actual Monopoly board game of Home Bargains. Yeah. So Home Bargains, if you are watching tonight, send one my way. We'll live stream it one night. Monopoly Home Bargains.
So is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
We're going to find out tonight. Trust me.
What do you think it is?
I personally
no, absolutely not.
Really? I thought you'd be the kind of people that would go.
Week. It's a fantastic movie. Absolutely. With 1, 2, and 3 are fantastic. 4 and 5 are obviously terrible. It's a terrorist attack on Nakatomi Plaza in LA. Oh, it must be a Christmas movie.
But
Come on.
The last time we had one was when I spoke about Batman Returns.
Yeah, Batman Returns is a Christmas film.
Time.
That takes place on Christmas Eve.
With the penguin.
Yeah, it's not in tonight's quiz. And also Frozen's not in tonight's quiz as well.
That's not a Christmas film, is it?
No,
That's
it's
the
not.
thing, isn't it? That's like
Probably
a
into
Christmas
film.
movie. It's like a more Christmassy movie. In Die Hard's like, oh, killed terrorists. But that's not, and that is. People are strange. Like, who knows who makes up these things?
Oh, it's
but I think
Die
there's a
Hard.
massive.
Apparently, that's.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Do you think
It
people
is
only
round
say
about
Die Hard's a
Christmas
Christmas film
time.
because they know it will annoy people that don't think it is? I think that's the only reason that people
You know
like
what?
it as a Christmas film.
I do want to say there are, because I knew this would come up. There are Die Hard clips that have no relevance to the quiz whatsoever, but they are scattered throughout tonight's quiz because I like a bit of banter. And I came across a video on YouTube, and it's like science shows that Die Hard is actually a Christmas movie. People have got scientific experts to prove it's a Christmas movie, which just goes back to what you just said about people just want to annoy people that say it's not a Christmas movie. Yeah. But it is or it isn't. I don't care. It's a great movie anyway. So, Bruce Willis, if you are watching.
In the comments. Oh my gosh. So
it all kicks off, don't it? It all kicks off.
You know, it is. It's literally just gone quick on my phone. So, yeah. I already know this. So
it all kicks off. Yippee-ki-yay. You know.
I can't wait to see Matt on the quiz later on. Matt, you want to download Kahoot, Kahoot, the app. That's what you play it on.
Briefly, let's just talk about the connection and stuff like that and the lag. You guys know. But, just so I haven't got to repeat myself 500 times when we get going. I would always say, like, let's say you had you had YouTube on your phone, for example, and you casted it to your television, as a lot of people do. You're probably going to get an extra 20 seconds of lag. And we're trying to reduce the lag time as much as possible because it's a quiz, and the quicker you answer, the more points.
5 seconons more lag than the laptop when we watch YouTube on the laptop.
I'd always say, who knows why technology in this day and age, but the hello.
What's that?
That's what it looks like.
Kahoot app with the purple with the exclamation point.
It's a K. It's a K.
But you want to worry. You want to worry because the quicker you answer the question, the more points you get.
Yeah, the quicker you answer, the more points you get. There will be 5, maybe 10 seconds of lag. Like there is automatically like 2 or 3 seconds when you're playing Kahoot anyway, regardless of whatever it is. But obviously, it's the internet. There's going to be some lag time. We've got like the Ethernet cable, for example, so we try and get like the most solid connection we can at this end as we're streaming it. I've got an insane internet connection. I've never had a speed so fast. I've never seen one like the Alton Towers need this connection, really. So we can enjoy live streaming at Alton Towers. But try and get the best connection possible. Obviously, you won't know this week, but if you looked at by the time the question comes up on your Kahoot device or screen, whatever you're using, and by the time that we mention the question on our YouTube stream, try and figure out like 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and just try and keep it like 5 seconds, maybe.
They're all multiple choice, aren't they?
Yeah. So we've got multiple choice puzzles, as Stacey loves them. No one else does. True or false is in there as well. And we've got a couple of multi-selects as well, where you'll get like 4 or 6 possible answers.
Yeah,
and you need to choose.
The members of N6, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Savage Garden. That's who it was. Who's the members of Savage Garden? So you had to choose 2 because there's 2 of them. And don't ask me who it was now because I've completely forgot. People think I'm clever, but I'm not.
Or 911. 911.
No. Yeah,
no, that was the Antidexter in 911 or something like that.
It was something like where PJ and Duncan in 911 or something. And I don't even know why I came up with that question, to be honest.
Oh, Matt, you got to get there in time for about 8:15. You'll start it. You got to get there for that.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, try and get there at 8 o'clock or just after. But we always leave it 15. I always say 15 minutes, but in real life, it's more like 25 minutes. So as long as you're there by about 8:15, let's say, we'll go through the do's, the don'ts, the rules, and everything like that. It's super simple. Hey,
as a link in the description, there's going to be a Christmas film quiz on.
He's quickly got his second device. Looked at last week's quiz and he's like, "Oh, that's it there, that's it." Which I encourage, by the way. Go and watch our entire archive. You know what? Coming up as well after the New Year's Eve quiz, which will be early January, or New Year's Eve quiz, but like the look back at 2022 quiz, I should say, our first one in the new year. I think the next one after that will be our 36th quiz. And because we have 35 questions, which is a totally random number, I know, but because we have 35 questions, every question will be a different question from previous quizzes.
You can still play along with old quizzes as well on the app, can't you? Or is that not?
Yes, Kahoot needs a little bit of we need to mess around with some of the older quizzes. Like we need to take out the videos, because we've learned our lesson from back in the day, but we used to have a video or music and it'll be like, oh, what was that clip from? And that'll be it. But if you've got internet issues, lagging, connection problems, the audio, the videos are not working or really quiet or whatever, it ruins the question, of course. So like things like that, I kind of need to clear up from days gone by.
But it's all a bit of fun.
It's all a bit of fun anyway. But you can play it on YouTube or whatever as well without the app, because you won't have the same Kahoot code, of course, and just shout answers out at the quiz.
So hopefully we're going to see everyone there. There's a link in the bottom. I know you've got to get going soon to start prepping it. So just before we go, next week, we've got David Blythe on. I've wanted to talk to him for a while. We've managed to sync up times because he went to Poland on a trip and he went in a kind of extreme scare maze where someone threatened you with a taser, amongst other things. And I was like, you got to come on the show and talk about that. And he's also talking about Blackpool closing weekend as well. Yeah. So we'll be talking to David Blythe next week on the channel. Is there anything else you want to say to everyone before we look forward to your quiz later on?
Just come and join us. Not really, though. Thanks, guys, for in the chat and things like that. Some names I haven't seen before as well, and maybe if you've not seen us,
hopefully they're going to come over.
Come over, check out the channel. Spend 5-10 minutes over there, and if it's for you, maybe come back.
The more the Christmas merrier.
Yeah, we do the quizzes every 2 weeks. The next one's the 19th of December, by the way. So and that's the Christmas number ones. So yeah, we've got about 2 weeks and a day or something before that one. 2 weeks and 4 days.
Music.
Yeah.
So to play us out, I've been in touch with Lunafall, who played at Festival of Thrills and at Oktoberfest as well. They do covers like they did Alton Towers, but they also do their own stuff. And their new single called Better Off Anyway. And they've sent me the video, and I'll put a link in the description to all their socials, and go and support this and buy the song because it's great. And they've let me play it on the show. So
thank you.
We've been a bit shorter than an hour, but we want to get over there and get the quiz done, and we'll be there in the live chat. And the link's in the description for anyone who wants to join the quiz as well. But we'll see you next week. This is Lunafall.
Thank you, Nick.
With Better Off Anyway.
Thanks, guys.
We've got 1 hour to do a music video, so that's what we've got.
Drama waiting for me back home. Why is it this time, baby? I'm over all these stories. Make believe I'm sorry now. I can be what you want me to be. Can't see what you're doing to me. So maybe this time I should just leave. Meet me outside for the last time, honey. Sorry, but I've got no words to say. Said the goodbye was the last chance for me, but I'm better off anyway. I'm better off